Witkoff. Yes, Steve Witkoff, that guy. One of Trump's top negotiators in the Middle East, whose family co-owns World Liberty Financial. Now, a few months after that reportedly happened, an investment firm backed by the UAE provided the Trump and Witkoff families with yet another windfall, depositing $2 billion into, you guessed it, World Liberty Financial. Now, both President Trump and Steve Witkoff say they have divested from World Liberty Financial and have not been involved with the company or any of its deals since Trump took office. And of course, World Liberty Financial says that deals with the firm do not grant investors any access to government decision-making of any kind. But here's the thing. This is the heart of the president's family business. His sons, too, these days. This is the heart of it. According to an analysis from Forbes last year, crypto now accounts for the majority of Trump's net worth. World Liberty Financial is the Trump family's crypto company. And according to the Wall Street Journal, the UAE owns nearly 50% of it. The UAE deposited $2 billion in the company, potentially netting the Trump and Witkoff families tens of millions of dollars in interest a year, as long as the UAE doesn't withdraw that money. And now Trump is considering giving his foreign benefactor a huge, enormous financial lifeline on the taxpayer's dime. And his Treasury Secretary, Scott Bessent, who could actually facilitate that lifeline to the UAE, is pretending, as he does, that Trump has no conflict of interest here.
Do you dispute the fact that Sheikh Qanun, through his company, invested $500 million in World Liberty Financial just before the president was inaugurated? You contest that.
I'm unaware of that.
You're not aware of that?
I'm not aware of that.
Okay. That was today. Bessent claimed, the Secretary of Treasury, he had no clue about any of this. Now, the Wall Street Journal, kind of the paper of record for financial nerds like Bessent, wrote a piece laying all of this out in January. The Bessent claimed, he had no idea. 40 members of Congress even wrote Bessent himself a letter demanding answers on this exact issue 2 months ago. And yet Bessent sat in front of the U.S. Senate today and still played dumb. But as much as Democratic Senator Chris Van Hollen held Bessent's feet to the fire today, and he did, that's all he could do. Because Democrats are not in the majority. But if Democrats can get the majority in the House this November, that changes. Letters like this one demanding answers about the UAE's reported stake in the Trump family's crypto business, those would no longer just be strongly worded letters. Those could become subpoenas. Rather than avoiding questions from Congress, officials from the Trump administration would have to answer Congress's questions, often under oath. And there are a lot of questions that the American public deserves answers to right now.